I woke up this morning and I had a familiar and heavy thought on my mind. And it's one that I've shared with you probably far too many times, and it's about this show that I'm going to do, this show that I'm working on. And I was distressed about it, and I'm thinking, I've got this impulse to do something, but it just seems stuck. Every door I open is onto bricks or off a cliff or something. It's just like none of it seems to click. And I haven't had enough experience to, I don't know if there are any tricks, but I don't know them if there are. It's the same as any artistic process. You beat your head against the wall. At least that's my process. Maybe other people have it easier, but it's really like I have to bludgeon my way through the barriers, using mainly my head and face to knock things over. So anyway, this show. And it was very early. I had an early errand to do this morning. So it was dark, and there was just a hint of light gray in the sky, and I made a cup of tea with as little light as possible, and then I went out and sat on my deck with a red blanket around my shoulders drinking tea. And there was a sense of calm that came up, that it came before a possible explanation. That's the way I put it. So this feeling of calm, of just like things being okay. I didn't need to strive so hard, which is maybe not an old idea or a new idea to you. And it isn't to me really, but I rarely hear it inside my own head. Coming from within, it's okay. And I started thinking that this may be just like perfectly obvious to everybody else watching this or thinking about it. But to me, it was like, whoa. It wasn't like that, but it was fresh. So the thing that occurred to me was that it was more about, at this point at least, being rather than doing. And so I came back into those things which I've heard so many times and read so many times. You're okay. Everything's fine. It's all good. Or like a basic goodness of Buddhism and Chogyam Trungpa and one of my favorite things that I'm reading out of the Gnostic Gospels that I'm diving back in now and then into that stuff. And one of my favorite ones, I can't remember, of course, the words, all of them, but it's about John, and it's an alternate Gospel of John, I think, not the one that appears in the Bible. And there's a story about how John is in the temple and he's doing his thing, I guess, and for some reason he gets distressed. I can't remember. It's like something that the temple guys tell him, or some, I don't know what it is, but he gets distressed and he runs out into the desert, and he's troubled out there, or he's on the seashore, I'm not sure, but he's troubled and he runs away, and God comes to him and he says, John. I mean, God has better stage direction than that, right? John, why are you worried? Why are you worried? I'm here, always here. I am the Father, the Mother, and the Son. That's what I love about the Gnostic stuff, just as an aside, I heard the Don McLean song the other day. Yeah, the three men I admire most, the Father, Son, and the Holy Ghost. Where's your mom in there? Where's any? It's like, that's outrageous, isn't it? I think. Anyway. I am the Father, the Mother, and the Son. John, why are you worried? Doug, why are you worried? I asked myself, rhetorically, because I knew the answer. No good reason. And to know that it, he, she is here, there, everywhere, inside me and out. And that is fabulous to do things. I don't want to denigrate that by any means, or set up a false dichotomy that this is good and that's bad. No, I'm just thinking that I got out of, the film got off the little wheels. For the people that used to run film, the film got off the little cogs on the wheel that turns the film through the movie projector. That was a really terrible analogy. Badly delivered. Anyway, so that is my, I feel real calm. I was like, everything's okay, Doug. The Father and the Mother and the Son are here, and everything's cool. So I've got a new business venture that I may have told you about already, but I'm going to tell you again. I can't think of a reason not to launch it, except that I'm not sure what I'll do with all the sales and all the money that comes in and all the paintings that fly out the door and people saying we need more paintings. That's probably why I'm not launching it, because of such fears. No, I'm thinking of doing that $100 truth painting. You might as well go there. Here it is, $100truth.com, $100truth.com. I'm taking the paintings that I used to sell in like open studios, open studio day. You advertise, people come by your studio, and you give really good bargains. Not any other time. And this kind of stuff, like the retail stuff, I wouldn't give that much of a bargain, no more than a gallery owner would. But the stuff that's like studies, or didn't come out right, or I'm not in favor of, or insulted me, or didn't take out the trash, or had a bad attitude, those I will sell at a discount. And it's like I have to maintain the threat level around here with the paintings. But so it's a blowout. It's a big sale, and people kind of in the street fair, same thing, like in Pittsfield, Massachusetts, street fair, blow them out. It's like it gave me so much joy to sell those paintings for so little. My favorite was a cook in her checked cook pants coming home from an afternoon shift, and she said, "I've always wanted to buy one of your paintings." And I said, "Well, take one. How much have you got?" I said, "Which one do you want?" And I said, $25. It's like, get it out of here. It's like it's communication. That's why it's like the whole thing is about sharing. This is going to sound so fucking cynical, but I mean it from the depths of my heart, that it's about sharing. And the thing we're sharing is my paintings and your money. But I'm going to make it so easy to do that, because I'm not constrained by the gallery structure anymore. That's the way it is. And if I did find a gallery that sold my work for these great prices, and I could just send the paintings to the gallery and live comfortably, I would do that. But that's not happening. We're kind of more on our own these days. Especially, I don't fit in psychologically too, maybe in a way. I'm not sure, but I would gladly go if that was the thing. It's just you know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. So shut up, Doug. So anyway, $100truth.com. And so these paintings, I'm gonna, since I'm not doing street fairs anymore, they're just too hard, It rains, the wind blows, you stand there all day. Well, you're gonna stand here all day anyway, but and open studio, I don't have the kind of studio anymore. I'm gonna do one in a couple of weeks here, but it's the Nevada County Open Studio Tour, and they do all the advertising and stuff, so that's okay. So that, $100truth.com, go check it out. The manager's gonna flip her lid when she hears about this. She goes, "We're not ready, Doug. We're gonna go shipping materials. Where's the peanuts and stuff like that?" So, but it's time. It's time to do it. So, $100truth.com. So, what have I covered today? I've covered just relax, take it easy. It's your time. No, not that. It's okay, Doug. I'm the Father and the Mother and the Son and the daughter and the pet and the garden. It's like we're all here. It's all okay. We don't need to fight so hard. $100 Truth. And I'm thinking out loud, you know, that's like piso mojado territory. Be careful. I'm thinking of taking a trip and taking this camera with me and talking about stuff. There's, you know, it's like I feel I got this. We lucked into this place that's like totally affordable, but it's like living in a national forest. There's these gigantic trees right outside here. It's like Lux. Like I said, it's really affordable. We just like a certain set of circumstances. But I'm too far away from things, maybe sometimes. You know, it's like I feel maybe it's time to hit the road in a way that I haven't done in like 150 years, maybe. You know, it's like a long time. And so I have to get my health up. I'd have to get strong and figure out how to travel again, travel light, travel really light. And maybe even find somebody to go with. So if you're interested, maybe next January, going south somewhere, filming a lot of stuff, let me know. So I think that's it. That's 11:40, and it's far too much, as a matter of fact. But I must tell you that I'm Douglas Truth, and that's everything I know. Take care. I wish you well. See you later. Toodaloo.